Hey there everyone, and welcome back to more Let's Play Panzer Dragoon Saga. I am Rabbit, and in our previous episode we began making our way through the tower once again, but we did do a little bit of backtracking out of it once we acquired the final 2D units that we were missing, which happened to be numbers 11 and 12. So once we had all of the D units, Dryfus transformed into this beautiful and magnificent dragon. However, as cool as he looks, we do not have access to the varying forms anymore. There is still one final alternative dragon form that we can get for him, which I'm going to showcase in this episode. In addition to that, I do kind of want to do like a comparison, so I want us to get into a fight or two with Dryfus in this form. Then we're going to go ahead and go unlock the other form and have a couple of fights in that one, and I don't know, it may come down to me just tossing a coin. It seems like neither one is necessarily better than the other. It just comes down to personal taste and play style. I definitely want to at least see what the other one looks like, so I did make an alternate save just so that I can go ahead and reload back if I change my mind. So I don't know, we're not going to really lose anything by doing this other than time, so I figured let's go ahead and head back to the Forest of Zoah. Let's take care of it. Like I said, see some fights, unlock this other form, do the compare contrast, and then we should only have, I think, 2 side quest things remaining. I believe so. We have like a barrel roll thing I think we can get for Dryfus, and then we also should be able to get one last berserk ability, if I recall correctly. So I will be taking little moments to refer back to Juz C's very awesome email. I cannot stop shouting him out enough because he has helped me immensely with providing all of this detailed info in such a neat format that has been easy for me to follow. So I absolutely have appreciated the effort that he put into writing all of this down for me. So we should be able to get into fights here. The screen is red, so I think we can. I don't know where the fights keep going. Come back to me. Maybe it's only some areas, or I don't know. Maybe I just have to kind of like fly around a little bit. I guess it's fine because I need to fill up this map anyway. But isn't that strange, you guys? Like, why did we get out of a fight? Do I have to fly into it? Come on. Fight, please. I never thought I would be looking for fights so earnestly. But Dryfus really looks amazing, does he not? Holy cow. Alright, game. Are you gonna give me a fucking fight or what? I guess it doesn't really want to. I swear we can get into fights here, you guys. When I had come back accidentally, at one point off camera, I got into a lot of them, and now it is just not happening. So I don't know if it's just being shy. How obnoxious. I suppose I could just pause the camera until I'm in an actual fight. That might be a good idea. Or I could stop being a scrub and I guess fill up this map a little bit. So let's see if I can go ahead and manage to do that. At the very least, if it's going to be trifling. Hey, where's my little dragon? Little dragon, come back! Does it not like being around if there's going to be a fight? I don't know. He left me though, and I'm not sure why. Okay, I think we can go ahead and head this way and fill this bad boy up, and everything should be okay. Oh, yeah, he's back now. I don't know what is going on and why we are not getting into fights. That is so bizarre. Okay, I guess what I can do is just pause the camera, and I'll fill out the map myself. Surely at some point while doing this, a fight will surface for me, but I don't know why it's not coming anyway. So yeah, I will just see you guys in a second when the monsters decide to stop being camera shy. So be right back, everybody. Okay, you guys, I'm not even shitting you. As soon as I stopped the camera and stopped commentating to you, I got into a fucking fight. Absolutely ridiculous how this game trolls me. I don't even know. So, alright, let's go ahead and chill and see. Oh, LOL. Nice try, bitches. But you guys do 0 damage to OP Dryfus. I feel like Dryfus is so beautiful. I cannot get over his design. I can't even imagine what his other form is going to look like. There's no way it can be more gorgeous than this one. But I do like... Let me see what his little lasers look like. Whoa! Get wrecked, bitches! And just to confirm what I was speculating about and what I said I think I had read about this form regarding you having access to all the full gauge abilities, even though we no longer can kind of toggle through the different specific forms. Let's go ahead and get our gauge maxed out and check that out for ourselves to see. Okay, so let's check this out. And it looks like, yeah, that is the case. We do have access to all of them, so I don't know, you guys. I wonder then what would be the reason to pick the other form over this one? Like, I don't know if stats are better, so that's something that we may want to go ahead and look at as well. I mean, we can see HP and BP. I don't know. I really don't know what the advantage would be, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. Should be able to just kill these guys. I don't know what score we're gonna get. I took quite a bit of damage. Whatever, fuck this thing. I feel kind of bad. Hey, it still gave us a great fight. Are you kidding me? Well, whatever, I'll take it. But yeah, while I'm thinking about it, I wonder, can I? That's not gonna do it. I don't need data on defeated enemies, don't need map, and don't need to change settings. I don't know if I can actually look at... Yeah, it doesn't look like the dragon actually has stats that we can look at technically. So, yeah, I guess it is what it is. We'll have to just base it upon play style because I don't see another way we'd be able to really check that out outside of just looking at max HP, max BP, and seeing if that even makes a difference. And I don't know if it does or not. So... And that being said, in order to get this other form, we need to go back underground. And wow, I was so lazy about filling out this map. I'm a little ashamed of myself. So yeah, I will go ahead and do that myself. And I'll bring you back right before we enter where we need to be. So give me another second, everybody. Okie dokie, guys. As you can see on the map, we are right in front of that gate that I could not enter when we were here previously. So let's go ahead and see if we can target it and go inside, which it looks like we can. So the Forest of Zoah Red Ruins. Oh my god, there's another save here. I don't know if I'm ready for this, you guys. I really don't know. I don't know if I even really need to save. I had already saved before we even came back here. We haven't done anything that I necessarily need to hold on to. So, oh my god, this place is crazy. Anyway, let's access whatever's in this. We got a Golia pod? Okay. I don't know. Let's just kind of fly around. This place is super creepy. Holy shit. I guess there's probably a lot of treasure and trinkets for us to find, so it might be a good idea to really scour this place, and I might end up needing to save after all. Or, I mean, I guess I can come back here on my own and get everything outside of leveling Dryfus to his next form. So we can break that open. I don't know if I really want to mess with it. You know what? Okay, let me go ahead and just fucking save. Just in case. Alright, where is it? It should be over here. And it should be fine. I'll just save over the new alternate save that I made. So I made it down here. Alright, perfect. Now let's get back to what we were doing. I don't know what that little bobblehead looking device is going to do when we actually interact with it. So let's just err on the side of caution. Oh. I guess we just broke something. Where's that going? Oh, to a different door. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. This music is also very eerie, so I'm getting a bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Not sure what to expect. But I do know Dryfus's other form is in here. And while I'm here, I might as well try to fill out this fucking map. Oh, there's that last little piece right there. Right? Did I miss it? Wow, game, really? I'm hugging the wall. How can I possibly miss that nook? Alright, we got it. Alright, so... I wonder if this is at all connected to that one room that had that secret Kism Fire thing in Zoah. I don't know if you guys remember that, but basically everyone was like, oh my god, the Kism Fire. And we got the key to the church from Vyman, Payet's father. I don't know if it's related at all. It may not be. And we can't do anything here. What the hell? Well, let's grab whatever's in here. Another Golia tail. Very strange. I wonder if we found those before? We may have, and I just don't remember. What the hell is this? Oh my god, Dryfus. Can you face this? Oh, Jesus. Was this the door that the thing opened up? I think it is. Does this just lead us back up to the surface? It probably does. Before we go inside that thing, let's finish looking around. We may have found all the treasure, honestly. But I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I don't want to have to come back here after we get the form change. So let's just do our best and try to find everything. So as I already mentioned in our previous episode, today is Saturday, the 25th of April. What is going on for you guys tonight? I guess by the time these videos post, it'll probably be either super late tonight or sometime Sunday. So I guess technically I'm asking the day after. So I should phrase this as, what did you guys do with your Saturday? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Or were you pretty much bored out of your fucking minds and didn't do jack diddly? It's fine if that's your answer. I am kind of a homebody. I don't really like to get out and party that much. That's more my husband's MO. He's a very social person, and it's not that I am antisocial, but I think after working all week or just dealing with the bullshit that comes with the territory of being in public health and health education, you just, when you have a day off or 2 days off or an hour off, you don't want to be talking to people, or at least I don't. I want to just be chilling, playing video games, maybe listening to a video game soundtrack. I don't know. Maybe I am antisocial, huh, guys? I don't know if I want to incriminate myself here, but I will be honest that I like to keep to myself. I take great comfort in solitude, and I like things to be quiet. I'm not a noisy person. I mean, I can be if I'm excited, but I'm not a particularly loud person in general, like if I'm just doing shit. And I feel like a lot of 20-year-olds, they're just really loud, and they love to party and have a good time, and I say that in quotes because I think you can have a good time doing a lot of things, and I think the very stereotypical good time usually involves getting completely shit-faced, and I don't know, that's not for me, but my husband loves it. It gives him energy, and people really inspire him. He enjoys the company of other humans, whereas I would much rather be around animals, personally. I don't know. My husband makes fun of me all the time, and he says, I'm pretty sure you are in the wrong field, baby girl. He thinks I should be a zoologist or be involved in some form of animal biology, which he's probably right. Public health, although I enjoy a lot of the work that I do, the research I do, and I like helping people, I think at the end of the day, what would probably be my ultimate dream after, being a mom and all that stuff would probably be working in ecology or animal conservation. I think that would be really amazing, and I could see myself being very much rewarded from a career in that. So it might be something that I switch into later. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I mean, life is short, so you gotta just do you. Have a good time. Try something. If it doesn't work, fuck it. Try something else. That's what I always tell people. Like, you can't be so afraid of failing that you never try, or be afraid of making the wrong choice so you don't make any choices at all. I've met a lot of people that they stay unhappy with their career, or I don't know, even if you want to just talk about relationships, they stay in an unhappy situation just because they feel like, well, I've already committed the time to this, I don't want to have to start over. And it's like, listen, yeah, it may suck. You've been in a relationship for 5 years, and you've been unhappy that whole 5 years, and it may seem daunting to have to completely start over in terms of dating and finding yourself a new partner. And if you want to talk about school and careers, it's like, yeah, you spent all this time getting your undergrad, maybe your master's, maybe even your PhD. So you've sunk a lot of hours in studying, in working, in internships, in fucking just slaving away and nights without sleep. So sleepless nights is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it blows ass if you have to start over and go back for another undergraduate degree or another master's degree. But at the end of the day, it's about you being happy and feeling like you lived your life to the fullest. One of my really good friends, she is from South Korea, and I love this story, actually. It's so inspiring and very funny. I remember when I first met her, during my undergrad, actually, I thought she was young, like me. Like, I thought at the time she was 18, 19, maybe 20 tops. But she was like 35 when I met her. She was just very beautiful, very lively and spirited, and absolutely delightful human being. And she told me when we met in our biology class, she was like, oh yeah, I'm married, and I have a son who is a toddler, and I already have a master's degree. She had it in something like, I don't even remember. It had something to do with water, if you can believe that. I don't know why she got this degree. It was maybe it was some offshoot of chemistry. I really do not remember. But nevertheless, she was like, yeah, I actually have a master's degree. And I was like, girl, why are you here with all of us 18-year-olds? You're in your 30s. You've already got your MS. Like, why are you here, bitch? Why are you here? And she was so funny, and she basically told me straight up, she's like, I don't even understand anything that I got my degree in. So I guess what happened was, when she did her undergrad in South Korea, she was just dealing with a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, and she wanted to get out by any means possible. And so somehow she landed herself a really good gig where people from South Korea were being sponsored to come to the U.S. to pursue master's degrees. So she just applied for a lot of different programs. I guess her undergrad had been in, I think hers was in chemistry, her original undergrad. So she kind of qualified for this specialized program, and they sent her over here to the U.S. And she got here and barely spoke English. And it was one of those situations where she even admitted, she was like, I was pampered. They pretty much helped me graduate and get through this just because so much money was invested in this program, and everyone wanted to see those of us who came over here succeed. And, other of the South Korean, I guess, exchange students or people who had been sponsored by this program, they actually did well and they spoke English. I think she, or at least from what she told me, she was the only one who really had a hard time and didn't know the language or anything like that. So what basically resulted from all this, I'm sure you can already imagine, is that she got a master's degree, barely. She didn't really understand anything. And yeah, so she couldn't actually get a job in this because she didn't know anything. And her whole thesis was, I guess, a jumbled mess, and she barely made it through her defense. It was apparently a shit show. And she still laughs about it because she's like, yeah, I got this. It was totally undeserved, and I couldn't get a job because I couldn't explain myself or describe what was going on, and I didn't deserve it. So she decided to start over instead of trying to struggle to make all of the time that she invested in that MS work. She was like, you know what? I know I like biology and I want to be a pharmacist. So we both did our undergrads together, and now she's in pharmacy school, and she is close to, I think she's either 39 or 40 now. I can't really remember. I don't know when her birthday is, but she's close to 40 now. She has 2 kids. I think she's pregnant, or maybe she already had the third one. So she's either pregnant with baby number 3 or just recently had it. And she's like, you know what, I'm much happier. I'm in pharmacy school and I'm getting ready to do what I want to do. So yeah, anyway, that's a really weird way of ending this episode. I know it's like a cliffhanger, plus I tried to give you guys a motivational story where basically I'm telling you, you know, don't worry if you're in something that you're not 100% happy in, or you don't know if this is what you want to do for the rest of your life, because people's minds change, your life circumstances change. If you're in an unhappy relationship, don't stay just because you've already invested time into it. If you're in a job that you fucking hate, or you just recently graduated with a degree that you can't find a job in and you fucking hate the jobs that are available, then don't be afraid to just go back and start over. I mean, like I said, you only live once, and at the end of the day and at the end of your life, you're the only one who can really say whether or not you are happy with the choices that you made. What other people think, it doesn't matter, other people's thoughts on you. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and leave here with a really, I guess, weird cliffhanger. I guess I could go ahead and do it, but I would rather leave you guys in a little bit of suspense. So we spent the entirety of this video basically staring at Dryfus in this form. We got a nice opportunity to see him in battle, kind of see the animations that come with this form, and we got to do a little bit of exploring the red ruins underneath the Forest of Zoah. So in our next video, we're going to look at the new form and then decide whether or not we want to keep the new form. And we will also spend the entirety of the next episode doing a few of the remaining side quest things, which shouldn't take long at all. We really don't have that much remaining for us to accomplish that is outside of the actual story itself. So anyway, don't want this to go on for any longer. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I am your host, Rabbit. This is my Let's Play Panzer Dragoon Saga, and I will see you guys in just a second in our next video.